MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Chicago Cubs and the New York Yankees. So the Bronx Bombers look for their 7th straight victory next. Garrett Cole is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy's been throwing the ball really well. He picked up his 10th win of the year in his last one, and he'd like nothing more than to make it 2 good ones in a row and pick up his win number 11. Today.
707.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Baez will head for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
Settling in now, Ernie Banks entering play. He's ranked number 6 in the National League RBI race, and with a chance to add to that total here.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people are surprised by that. Listen, it's still early. I'm not saying he won't keep this up, but things tend to even out as the season goes along.
Back up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single. And as you see right there, this streak will continue as he inches forward up the all-time list. In now, Ryan Sandberg. He swings and lines it to left. And that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Wow, you rarely see this guy give up more than a hit an inning, and he's already given up 3 here. It's too early to be concerned, but you do have to keep an eye on him moving forward. He's a pro, though, so he's capable of turning things around in a hurry.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, Debo, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams.
Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And now, meanwhile, this is going to be extra bases, and that may just get a couple of runners home. In to score is the runner from first. It's a 3-0 game. And he will add yet another game to his incredible hitting streak as it now reaches even further into the stratosphere.
You know, D-Row, I don't know if this thing's ever going to end. This guy's been raking now for almost 2 months, and he's swinging the bat just as good now as when this streak started to start it off with his first base hit.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like he's coming out of it anytime soon. I wonder the pitcher that would create such a tough matchup for this guy to shut him down, because he's playing with the big part of the field. He can beat you in so many different ways, and this number's getting just straight ridiculous.
And the run will come across to score from second, and they open it up to 4-0 now.
You don't think being a starting pitcher in this league will test your resolve? He's already given up more runs in the first inning in this one than he did his entire last start. That's the kind of roller coaster ride that will...
A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's gone a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit.
And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it, or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
And it's quickly 0-2. Contreras, the runner at third with no outs. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Man, you never want to say a game is over in the first inning. There's still a lot of time left to come back and rally, but down 6-0 is an awfully big hole to dig yourself out of, and the inning isn't even over yet.
Jordan Montgomery comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning.
Montgomery.
So now to the plate, Billy Williams. And he puts it on the ground to second. LeMahieu's got it. The second for 1. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first. So that'll bring up Jason Hayward as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. He's set. Here it comes.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Runners on first with 1 down. Now a throw over and the runner back. To short, hit hard. A bare hand for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side. Fergie Jenkins, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. Dan, any thoughts?
Wow, not only was this guy good in his last start working deep in the game, but he also posted a double-digit strikeout total. We'll see if he has that kind of stuff again in this one.
Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2.
Batting third, the second baseman, DJ.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that tape.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They won't make it. Here's Javier Baez. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Ernie Banks.
So striding in, Ernie Banks. Here comes the first pitch. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage.
A diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Into the box now, Ryan Sandberg. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And this is going to find the wall out near the Yankee bullpen. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first.
When you're up by 7 runs any time in a game, let alone this early, it feels awfully good. They are hitting on all cylinders here, but they have to be careful not to let off the gas pedal now.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Now back, third baseman.
Now at the plate, Chris Bryant. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive snagged on a short hop to second for one, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily. So digging in now, Wilson Contreras. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. 2 out with the man at first. High in the air and deep to left center field. Gardner going back. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So a 2-run shot to left center, and that's home run number 48 on the year as this lead got even wider.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Jonathan Holder enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And as we take a look there at the team leaderboard, you can see he ranks 3rd best on this Chicago ball club. At the plate now, Billy Williams, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around.
He's going.
There he goes. Pitch inside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
In for strike 2. This year against right-handed pitching, Williams is carrying around an absurd batting line, coming in excess of 500.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
The next 1-2 pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4. Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. Coming into this one, his season home run total tops in the American League. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. 3 hits for him in that ball game on Wednesday. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning. And the streak will continue as he creeps even higher up the all-time list.
Hey, now into the 30s, D-Row. Do you think he starts looking ahead, thinking about that magic number, maybe getting it to 40?
Yeah, I don't think you ever worry about Joe D's number, but when you start climbing into the 30s, man, there's not many guys that have been there. This is just a steady diet of staying in the zone for over a month.
And that brings up Javi Baez as he'll send a ground ball down to 3rd. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice to this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping. To the plate now, Ernie Banks. And a bouncing ball, foul. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
Runner,
The
yes,
0-1 delivery. Now the double steal is on here. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
That's not easy to do. To steal 3rd off a catcher that has an elite arm like this, great base running there.
And this one's high and tight, backing him up 2-1.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Ball 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1. Hard hit ball to short. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
Into the box, Ryan Sandberg. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gardner's after it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for 3rd. And he'll get into 3rd here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to 3rd on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. Singled home run in his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn two, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Hit hard on the ground to second. LeMahieu's got it. One there. On to Voit, an inning-ending double play. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. In now, Luke Voit. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled off. Here's the 0-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Williams is there, and he'll bring this one in. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central.
Sanchez.
Next for New York, Gary Sanchez. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
Fouled away. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he finds himself in a flat-footed tie for the National League lead in that category. Here's Brett Gardner now. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw will be well laid as he reaches it first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Oh, and this at bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. A swing and a miss that retires the side, and that will do it. One left for the Yankees. They trail in this one. All set for the start of the fourth, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant.
Third baseman, Chris.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
Wilson Contreras is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate and you do your best.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Gardner is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting, the center.
Digging in once again, Albert Almora. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Stanton has a read on it. And the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they lead it 11-0. Here's Miguel Andujar now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make it 0 for 1 so far. No balls and a strike to count. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
I know this pitcher's trying to keep his pitch count down, but that's ridiculous right there. Pitch right down the middle. He's lucky he's getting this ball back.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Lifted in the air to center. Giving chase is Almora. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
From the belt, the pitch, and it's fouled away. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Lifted in the air out to right. On the move is Hayward. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the 4th, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Bryant is up with it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Yanks leave 1. They trail in this one 11-0. Adam Ottavino gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit out towards second. Stopped on the slide by LeMahieu. It's there. He got him.
Now batting,
ready for another shot now. Jason Hayward. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. From the stretch. Low for ball 1. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. The 1-0. And there's a base hit on the line.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Stepping in now, Javier Baez. And it's grounded just foul down the line. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Scorched to third. Andujar's got it. LeMahieu for 1. On to Voit, an inning-ending double play. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going, and he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game, so their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
Thank you, Heidi. Giancarlo Stanton now. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Now here's the pitch.
Hey.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Hard hit at third. Oh, look at Bryant. Got him.
Now back.
So a fine play down there at the hot corner to take a base hit away, and that would appear to be a good segue to check out the league leaderboard for team fielding percentage. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category, and in fact lead all of baseball as well. First offering on its way. Luke Voit is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the run is Almora. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Standing in, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the top half of the 6th about to get started, and stepping up as the shortstop, Ernie Banks. Here's the first pitch to him. Hard ground ball to third, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Now batting, second baseman, Ryan Sandberg.
In now, Ryan Sandberg, as he swings and hits a laser to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. Fortunately for him, though, no error on the bobble, and the runners will hold at first and second now.
The first baseman.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Standing in now, Anthony Rizzo. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. Banks isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead even further.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Chris Bryant. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's set, and the pitch. Chopper to short. Scooped up. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. His head-to-head numbers against Adam Ottavino. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Here's the first pitch to him. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Hard liner to center field. Gardner is there, 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 5, Albert Almora.
At the plate, Albert Almora. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 9-1. So here's the veteran Brett Gardner. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Number 29.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. But this will land untouched. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hayward has a read on it, and that's in there. Base hit.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. Way to break up the rhythm. That was almost 8 in a row. This guy was starting to get his bearings about him on the mound. Had to break it up.
So now to the plate, Miguel Andujar, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And he fouls this one off. Sliced hard on the ground, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down an account and drive base hits the other way.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
And he will make the catch back there, as they're a step closer to getting out of this with 2 away now. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. He struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 so far. First pitch on its way. The 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first.
Well, that's always the danger when you've got a lead that's this big. You know there's not a lot of doubt about the outcome of the game, so you lose focus a little bit in the field. And sometimes as a player, you try to trick yourself into playing like it's a close game so you stay sharp.
Behind 0-2 now. Fouled off. 2 out, bases loaded. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Fair to say All set for the start of the inning, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Billy Williams. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. Into the second deck and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 19th home run for him on the season as they just continue to pour it on here. Ben Heller comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Here's Jason Hayward now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
The 1-1 home.
I got 2-1 to count.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
The 2-1 home. Hot shot down the line, and a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Into the box now, Javier Baez, as he rips it on the ground to second. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And the runner from second is in to score.
They are putting in some work at the plate in this one, Matt. Another great AB, another hit, another nail in the coffin. That's a startling 15 runs in this one, and they're still going.
Into the box, Ernie Banks, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Last time through was a base hit. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
The 0-2 delivery in the dirt, but it's swung on for the third strike.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. But this is hauled in by the second baseman.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Anthony Rizzo. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Slow roller left side. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. In the air now, out to left. Williams moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th, and with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you can see there, he's holding down the top spot in the circuit here for the month of June. Stepping into the box, Luke Voigt. 0 for 2, he's flown out twice. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Behind 0-2 now. Hit in the air to shallow center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Williams is under it, and he makes the catch for out number. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Chris Bryant. High in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Gardner going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Looking at his career totals, Contreras is working with a slugging percentage over .550, so there's no denying he's one of the premier power bats in the league. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
First game of a new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. That evens it up 1-1. And that's taken for a called strike 2.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next to the Cubs.
Digging in, Billy Williams. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted the other way out to left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1 left for the Cubs, as they can't add to their slim 15-0 lead. At the plate, Brett Gardner. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one. Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Gio Urshela. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Here comes another 0-2. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Yankees, the third baseman, Miguel.
Coming to the plate now, Miguel Andujar. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and 1 strike.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notorious.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Start the bus. They're down 15-0. At the plate, Jason Hayward. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Designated hitter.
Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Javier Baez. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Hit sharply toward the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Tommy Kahnle enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 48, Tommy Kahnle.
Stepping in now, Ernie Banks, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 4 hits already in this one, and looking for number 5 here. Here's the 0-1 pitch, and this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
The 1-2. Bullet back up the middle. Gardner is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the second baseman, Ryan Sandberg.
Standing in, Ryan Sandberg, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
The 0-1 delivery. Hard liner to center field. That's in there. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
In now, Anthony Rizzo, as he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
But we just witnessed some elite speed going from first to third as Showtrack is demonstrating. You won't find many other guys in this or any other sport for that matter that are capable of picking them up and putting them down like he can, and it ended up making a play not even close at third. Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Only one in the inning for the Cubs. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. The Cubbies are in front, 16-0. Into the box now, DJ LeMahieu. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Hit in the air to straightaway center.
Waiting on it is Almora.
Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The right fielder, number
So
99.
here's the cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Pitch on the way. One out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground to first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. So he waited till the ninth inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on him because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
At the plate now, Gleyber Torres. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. This one's down to third. And that's through into left field for a base hit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Striding into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away. Luke Voigt comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 0-2 pitch.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Digging in, Gary Sanchez. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Last chance for the Yankees. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shot.